welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. We are just getting started. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
John Bury clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Well, that has not gone well. That's a sharp pass. Well, now the opposition are going to have to find something pretty special to stop Lionel Messi today, aren't they, Jim?
Yeah, the man is an absolutely born winner. You just feel that with him on the pitch, anything is possible.
And what's more, he brings out the best in his teammates.
Yeah, I think he just gives them that confidence that they can overcome whatever the opposition throws at them, and he leads by example, of course, and will probably come up with something.
I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Oh, good take and a good air. Chance! And it's a goal! A really thumping header. Absolutely crashes it in.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. He's on it. Can he get away? Park Ji-sung with the clearance. Messi, well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Kerkez. Hangs one in, and a header! He's got a goal! And the lead lost no time at all!
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Liverpool restore parity.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
And here's Messi. Yamal has the space to scheme.
That was well seen too. Good clearance.
Messi cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a Shevchenko! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
Well, let that be a lesson to them. If they don't stay focused all the time, they're going to be made to pay.
Impressive jump! And that is well cleared. Good chance here! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. Corner number 2 then. Shevchenko trying to keep this in. And now a sudden chance to counter. "15 minutes till half-time. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And here's Messi! Messi! Oh, it's a fair try, but just off target.
Yeah, he may have snatched it down a bit, even though it was quite close.
Ball is over the line. Yamal. And the shot! And that's in! And again they hit the front! Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
It was wonderful vision to see the movement ahead. And how about the weight of that pass? Ideal.
Number 6.
Chonburi have their lead. Gomez. Gomez making good progress on the right-hand side. Szoboszlai is wide and looking to get onto this. And that has been cleared. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. And he's quick to return it. He's having a shot! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And it's Szoboszlai. Tries one from range. Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Szoboszlai clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Szoboszlai goes short. And now they can spring out of defence. Ungamore. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. And a chance! Defending of the desperate variety. Chonburi are looking to go forward now.
3 minutes added time.
That's beautifully weighted. Lovely bit of skill. He's had a shot! Nicely aimed pass. Koundé gets a foot in here. Gravenberg. Oh, good-looking ball. He is just caressing the ball. Oh, that's close, and that will be the last of it. It's half-time. So we have here a genuinely competitive game with neither team truly in control. A single goal the difference at half-time. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They want a great chance!
He doesn't look too happy with that.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
And it's Kerkez. Stood up well to him there. Szoboszlai. Now it's Jones. And the shot! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
We're talking about creating a problem for yourself. OK, credit to good pressing, but that was entirely avoidable.
Now it's Park Ji-sung. That's going wide left. Jones. Now it's Szoboszlai. And he's been shifted off it. Gakpo. Ungamore has created one goal already. Kerkez. Nicely weighted ball. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Shevchenko being given no time to dwell on the ball here.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
Kerkez. Szoboszlai plays it through. That is ended up in no man's land. Van Dijk. Just about up to the hour now. Tries to pass it through. Gomez. Now Gakpo. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Tomori. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. Yamal. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Yeah, he's fouled him there. It is a fair distance from goal. I'm not sure if he'll have a go. Cleared away. It's a pretty loose pass. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Serginho. And here's Shevchenko. Gomez. And it's Szoboszlai. And Ungamor. Now it's Szoboszlai. Ungamor. Now that looks a decent ball. Now the ball in. And it's hoisted clear. And that's a good... And he shoots! Nearly, but not quite. And he's managed to get rid. Spread out to the left. Too much on that, it's gone out. Intercepts the throw, that's well read. Serginho. Just about up to 75 minutes. Park Ji-sung is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. Tomori. And it's Jones. That looks a good ball through. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things...
Oh no, what has happened here? Shapes to shoot! Well taken goal. It's level again. What a match we have.
Oh, what a fabulous game this is. It just keeps getting better and better.
Minimal lapse, maximum punishment. How that hurts.
I think the defence really need to wake...
Getting up there! And no! He had to, and yet he could not.
Well, we could be headed for a scenario in which next goal is the winner. That chance could have been it too.
Challenge just a bit on the firm side. So we have further activity on the bench here.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Van Dijk cuts it out. Over to the right flank. Chonburi have, after this, one further opportunity to make a substitution. Oh, what a ball!
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
And he has been fouled there. Well, that's a booking. Always looked it. Szoboszlai. Now there's the shot! Oh, that wasn't the worst effort in the world.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then. Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer, and quickly.
Park Ji-sung. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, there's a probing ball.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Pedri. That's a shade optimistic. Konate. Gomez. Now it's Szoboszlai. And time is up. Decent game of football that, intense, intriguing, and both sides, as it turns out, unable to be... Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Well, I can tell you I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So straight into the action. Now it's Jones. That ball looks a good one. And that's a simple one for the keeper.
Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused either.
Park Ji-sung. Oh, this is a terrific run. He shifted it to the flank. Chance here to counter. Tomori stands tall and stands strong. Tries to pass it through. Liverpool are looking to break at pace. Can he finish? Goal! The first significant strike. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Messi taking charge of the dead ball, and the ball's come loose here. Shevchenko. Kerkez clears without hesitation. Chonburi are seeing plenty of the ball, but for now they trail. Bungamoa.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Yamal. Park Ji-sung. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Picked out brilliantly. And the finish! He's got a goal! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Liverpool really were asking for trouble there by failing to cope with a formidable press.
Chonburi restore parity.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Now it's Gakpo.
That's a good ball out wide.
He's having a shot! It's a goal! Into the lead once more. It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Oh, good-looking ball. Now it's Shevchenko. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Well, there's the clearance. Now it's Ferran Torres. And he was quick to react. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. That has ended up in no man's land. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Aimed beyond the defence. Big chance! And it's come back out to him. Oh no, a quite unbelievable miss.
He'll be annoyed with himself after that. Nothing wrong with his anticipation or his positioning.
Somewhat off target. Now it's Messi. Szoboszlai. And now the breakaway. And this is Messi. He's beaten the last man. Yamal. Yamal! Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
Lamine Yamal just backs himself every time. Give him a challenge and he'll rise to it.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Good read, needed to be. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was...
Ngama! Well, that is remarkable.
Ngamoa clearly knew where that was falling. He'll be disappointed he didn't put it away.
Now it's Shevchenko. And here's Park Ji-sung. That is lovely. Great ball, and he's in here. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Konate. Gomez. Szoboszlai. Now it's Jones.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Tries to play it through. Jones. That is a brilliant interception. Rodri. Ferran Torres. And that is the end of the first half. So we have here a genuinely competitive game with neither team truly in control. A single goal the difference at half-time.
Just a quick request today for everybody.
No,
to please
well, the
kindly
pickings
remove
certainly
any
have
cars
been
parked
rich
on
in
the
this
road
first
outside
half.
the stadium.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that 2-goal cushion early in the second half.
Well, that is the first half done, and we are ready for what follows in the second.
And please welcome our players.
So we're underway for the second half.
Chonburi really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
McAllister. Ungamoa. Messi, who's set up one goal so far, and that could set him on his way. Nice and easy for the goalkeeper. Now it's Gakpo. Gravenberg. Soboslai. Not the most accurate pass. That's a nicely weighted pass. And he's straight offside. Van Dijk. McAllister. Ungamoa. In acres of space out wide. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
It's Park Ji-sung. And here's Shevchenko, and Park Ji-sung! He was certain to score. It is an inexplicable miss.
Chonburi really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Great vision. It's played through for him. No, that's been intercepted.
And the ball is out of play.
Koundé. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Van Dijk. McAllister. And here's Jones. Out towards the flank. Jones. Rodri does well to get it back. Chonburi can breathe again. Just.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Serginho's cross. Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. Chonburi with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. Oh, well played. Tries to get it clear. Oh, he's having a go! In he goes again! Not a bad try by any means. Ungamoa. Now it's Gakpo. That has been slung wide. Messi. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And he is dashing away.
Chonburi really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
They're coming again and again.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Szoboszlai. That's a foul. Free kick's been given. Konate into the last quarter of an hour. Engages and forces him off the ball. Oh, he's found support out wide.
keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Gakpo.
That's been cut out, well played.
Now it's Gakpo. And he plays one through. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
He had a chance to offload that left.
And the shot! Goal! They've done it again! It is incredible!
Well, this is just incredible. I mean, who would have seen this? Neither manager, I think. It's all happening.
Number 6.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
Tombori making further changes here, and in quick succession.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Number 10.
So again, we have parity.
Number 5.
Well, needless to say, Peter, they're eager to get going, but you have to wonder how much these boys have left in the tank.
Petri. Number 11.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
He has found the way through, and he was alert to it. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Now it's Rafinha. Oh, he's been caught on it here.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
2 minutes to be added on. Tomori. And it's Pedri. That has been cut short. Pedri. And that's it. So it's ended all square, both sides showing battling qualities and neither willing to give in. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic.
I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Hi, Peter. It's great to be here.
Big chance! Superb goal!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
Some great movement here, and the pass was perfect. All he had to do was just apply the finishing touch.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Serginho did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And that pass just didn't quite work. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
That's a sharp pass. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
So just a one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score.
That pressing is so good, it's nice and early.
Well, that looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Van Dijk. Szoboszlai. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
And here's Gakpo. Messi. Park Ji-sung. Kerkez. To McAllister. Played out to the left flank. Now it's McAllister. He's looking wide. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Serginho gets it away. He's going for goal! Now, who's going to be first to this? And again! Well taken goal. They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
After 21 minutes.
He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
We're looking at a different game now.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Showing great feet there. In with the challenge. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. Shoots! And no mistake. And they're back in front. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Chonburi are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Can he get it through? Threads one in. It's a promising position. Yamal! Oh, it's fallen loose again! And that's a good finish. Again, in a trice, and they are soaring. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
That has been drummed into him from such an early age, Peter. It almost came as second nature. He susses the keeper couldn't hold on to it, and he's there in a flash.
Chonburi go up by 2 and are looking good.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Chance for a shot! Tomori clears without hesitation. Chonburi have hit a quick-fire double here and are firmly in control at 3-1. Great vision. Gomez. Gravenberg. Gakpo. That has been slung wide. Chonburi heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Wriggles his way through. And Messi!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Gravenberg. McAllister. Now, can they get him away? He's in a great position here. Ungamoa, chance! And it's in! With half-time at hand! Perfect timing! Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Just the sort of forward pass he's been looking for. Very telling.
Just 1 in it now.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
Szoboszlai. And it's Gomez, and he's picked it up out wide. And Gravenberg.
There will be 3
Yamal.
minutes added time.
And this is Shevchenko. He is... Oh, he's been caught napping. Real chance! And that's a sharp finish. And there we have it, the 2-goal cushion. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Oh, that's
Number
wonderful
10.
to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
Lionel Messi.
Chonburi now in a position far more desirable.
They've seen the light and the opposition have been left in the dark.
Messi.
And the referee has blown for half-time.
Well, Peter, I think the score is a fair reflection of what we've witnessed so far, and that being good movement in both midfield and indeed up front. If those players, I think, can carry on where they left off after the break, they should impose themselves even more, and probably only one result coming here.
Chonburi, undoubtedly the happier side at the break. Up by 2, but it must be said, even that looks In he goes again! He's got a goal! Barely into the second half, and already it is heating up. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Oh, he was definitely fully focused on that, Peter. His reaction and anticipation got him there when everyone else was spectating.
A shift in momentum, perhaps.
What a difference a half-time rocket from the manager can make. This is exactly the response he'd be looking for.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
McAllister. Just eases him off the ball. Tries to play it through. Ferran Torres. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Looking for options for movement. Szoboszlai could move up a gear here. Good ball, good take. Well, they could break here. Now this could be a chance. It's played through for him. Tomori. Koundé. Park Ji-sung looking in every way a marked man at the moment.
Well, he's the quarterback equivalent.
Great chance! It's a goal! Again, we are level! What a contest!
Well, this is just incredible. I mean, who would have seen this? Not a manager, I think. It's all happening.
It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
Well, you had to fancy him, Peter. He seems to be growing in stature with every goal.
It's turning into quite a gem, this.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
And it's Jones. Szoboszlai. Chonburi still have the cards to affect this game. And he cuts out the supply. Szoboszlai. The referee's awarded a free kick. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. And here's Gakpo. This is a promising build-up. Van Dijk does well to get it back. Gomez. Konate. Szoboszlai. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Oh, nicely intercepted. Genuine physical edge about this game. It is quite attritional. Gravenberg. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. No, it's come to nothing. Kerkez. And Ungamor. Koundé gets a foot in here. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Szoboszlai. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. Gakpo. And he's picked out the run. Park Ji-sung. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one.
Substitution on the field. Number 5.
Rodri has been given his marching orders.
Coming on
He
the
had
field
already
is
been on a yellow card
number
from a previous
21,
incident.
Hazard.
And here's Jones. Pinches it off him. Azar knocks it into space. Neatly clipped into space. And he's definitely onside. He's picked... Oh, what has happened here? Looking for the far post. Tries to get it clear.
Chonburi really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Oh, he's been caught on it here.
Substitution on the field. Number
And we have
18,
our very first corner.
Yamal. Coming on to
They've played it
replace him
short.
is number
Pedri.
7, Mbappe.
Liverpool have the chance to go the other way. Well timed, excellent interception. And it's Pedri. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
This is it then, now or never. And he shoots! And he couldn't finish.
Gakpo has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Szoboszlai with the short one. Oh, that's neat. Jones's cross. And now they can spring out of defence. And he was quick to react. Ungamor. That's very neat.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Can he finish? Incredible! Just incredible! A game of margins, a game of thrills. This might just do it.
There will
Oh,
be
that
5
was
minutes
sharp,
added time.
deliciously sharp.
Well, he's up.
And the finish! Oh, and that is really good tenacity. Corner number 2 then. Jones.
This is the time you need that pace.
That has been cut short. Park Ji-sung. And that's that. Chonburi pull through, sometimes by hook, sometimes by crook, but that needn't matter. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic.
I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert, Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. We're up and running then. Knocks it into space. Fofana
Was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless.
And here's Nkunku.
Oh, this looks sharp.
Nkunku!
Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
That's a decent clearance. And now a sudden chance to counter.
And the counter is on.
Zabarnyi has been included in the starting lineup. Does he have a key role to play here, Jim?
He's a fine...
It's Lewandowski! Oh, split-second reaction.
Lewandowski clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Alexander-Arnold goes short. Now it's Foden. This looks very mean! Goal! What a delicious finish. That is immaculate.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. All very neat and tidy.
So, a breakthrough already.
Now it's Rabiot. Now then, the ball's come loose. Jimenez. Oh, he's played it in low.
Oh, well played.
Nice bit of trickery. Foden.
Oh, they can break here.
Now he's got space here. Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
It's a promising position. Oh, good effort! And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Now it's Nkunku.
You have to expect that from everyone now.
Batshuayi made a surge from full-back, as it turned out unsuccessfully. And here's Gavi, pinches it off him. Milan have quite a reputation for being combative, confrontational, just in your face, Jim.
It's well rehearsed, Peter. It's testament to their excellent work ethic, really. The way they always go chasing the ball in numbers.
Can he finish?
What an absolute shame. The composure and imagination to set himself free. He should be locked up after that.
And he's taking no chances there.
Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick.
Oh, great leap!
No, not the best of headers.
Almost half an hour in now. Looking for a runner.
Well, that's been cut out. Well played.
Batshuayi. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point.
And the score is 1-0.
Tomori. And Batshuayi. It's a good run down the right. Fermin. Well, nicely intercepted. Batasagi. Spread out to the left. And it's Nkunku. Passing is crisp and sharp. Now it's Nkunku. Great defending, strong and determined. Hakimi. Now it's Lopez. And here's Foden. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it. It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Jimenez. Oh, lovely bit of skill. Out towards the flank. Out of play for a goal kick. Just 5 minutes left until the break. Now it's Lewandowski. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Rabiot. Lewandowski. That's put paid to the danger. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Lewandowski! Oh, that's nice. And this is Neymar. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising, and he was quick to react. That's the end of the first 45. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game
Please
here.
welcome our players, everyone.
Chonburi come in leading by just the odd goal.
There's plenty of positives to take despite the lead being so small, Peter. I think playing well, good energy. A little more composure up front, perhaps. That's not too much to ask.
Chonburi are 1-0 up at half-time, and it's all to play for. And we're already back up and running after half-time. Chonburi currently ahead by the smallest of margins. Fofana calmly anticipates. Oh, well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Not the most convincing of passes. Now it's Fofana. Rabiot. Batasagi. And this is Rabiot. Nicely weighted ball. Hakimi. Hakimi goes direct. Femi being watched hawkishly here.
Peter, I can't stress enough the need to get to this fella quickly. They can save themselves a whole lot of hassle.
Chonburi are ahead here by what is still the only goal. No, he's not getting past him there. And now the breakaway. Played out to the left flank. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. It's run loose here. Fofana. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, it's not looking good, Peter. You can't just stop playing once you've gone ahead. You're letting the opposition know that you can be...
And the finish! Deftly away. Chips it through.
Milan really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
They're coming again and again.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
He's felt that could... He's having a shot! And yes, it's there! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
Unstoppable. Just how do they contain him?
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
We're looking at a different game now.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to fin.
It's Neymar! And a neat finish! And they've got their lead back.
And that was as close to certain as can be.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? He is through here.
Batasagi
Did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
Now it's Nkunku. Foden. This is a promising build-up. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Lewandowski! That is terrific from Lewandowski! He's got himself an absolute peach. 2 ahead, late in the day, game over surely. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Chonburi are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Substitution on the field.
Chonburi go up by 2 and are looking good.
Oh, I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been...
Goes for the shot! Brilliant from Rafinha! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. With fun and fury, they continue to do their thing.
It was the crispest of hits. He just crashed it in.
Yeah, you just...
He's had a shot! No messing about, just bludgeoned away.
Neymar. Now it's Rafinha.
He's going for goal! Oh, brilliant save!
Substitution on the field. Number
A moment to
18.
try and place the cherry on the cake.
Number
They've played it
7,
short.
Gavi.
Tries a
Coming on the
shot!
field. Number 13.
And the keeper has shown real class. He had to be at his very best.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
And he's made sure that's not getting through. Milan have the chance to go the other way. And this is Lewandowski. And he's there to belt it away. Now it's Rafael Leao. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Rafael Leao.
Oh, that's a cracking ball. Too quick for defence and keeper. A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
And it's been taken short. Rafael Leao receives it in a good position here. There will be 4 extra minutes. Nkunku gets on his bike and on the move. He stands tall and strong. Now it's Foden.
And the referee brings it to a close. This is a side which is purring, picture perfect to win. They will relish.